ain't show me. You know, so act like you know.
What's going on, Demon Killers? So, I've been playing Pokemon Go for a little while, and or at least for the past couple days. I'm not very much of a high level quite yet, because I've been working on YouTube and work and friends, family, personal shit. I have to say though, overall, I love the game. Here's a lot of people. I've been reading a lot of blogs, reviews, people making certain comments about the first impressions of the game, and the thing that I want to address here, as far as when a game first comes out, like Pokemon Go, for example, or whether it's a mobile game or whether it's a console game, there's something that a lot of gamers, specifically little kids, don't understand about video games. And the thing that they don't understand is, when it comes to game design and making a video game, there's only so much that you can do with the original template. You know what I mean? There's almost, it's like on a video game disc. Like, let's say, here, I'll pull out Battlefront right now. Okay, so let's say Battlefront, the video game disc, right? There is only so much information that this video game disc can store. That is why they release updates. The same can be said for a mobile game. A mobile game, because for one, you have to make the designers of the game have to make sure that the people playing have enough room to download the file. So they can't make the game too large of a file, because if they do, the game makers understand that people have YouTube apps, YouNow apps, other applications that I don't use, but other people do, that take up space on their phone. So there's only so much space that the designers can work with. You know what I mean? Now, that is why they are most likely going to be releasing updates every now and again. One of the things that I've noticed about my first impressions of the game is that they don't have Pokemon centers, which is something that's not needed. Pokemon centers and Pokemarts, which is not something that's needed, because you could buy things from an actual store. The game is free, but there is in-app purchasing, which makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if you're not going to have people pay for it, obviously you have to have in-app purchasing. The designers and game makers have to make some type of profit. I mean, that makes sense. If they weren't going to have in-app purchasing, I would expect them to charge people for the game. But thank God they didn't. Thank God they took the other route, just have in-app purchasing, because it allows everyone to play for free for a little bit of time. You know what I mean? And that's what's dope. Another thing I like about this is that it will place certain businesses and certain businesses and locations as landmarks, and if you click on those landmarks, a little circle will appear. Now, if you swipe and spin that circle, now bear in mind you have to be within radius, of course. If you tap on that landmark, a circle will appear exposing the actual location. If you swipe it, you'll get a lot of free items like Pokeballs, sometimes Poke Eggs, all types of goodies. There are battle gyms. there are battle gyms, but they're not set up the same way that they were in the original Nintendo Game Boy Pokemon game. So expect the Poke Gyms to be a little bit different. The setup and structure of it, I mean, as far as battling. There is no, like, you know, in battling, there's no taking turns. You have to continuously tap. You, like, the attacks are, and I think that's more, like, the attacks are more consistent. It's not like, oh, I attack, then you attack. No, like, the first shots that are fired, you know, realistic shit, you know? And I like it that way because I never understood the whole taking turns type deal. Like, it should be like, it should be just like a gunfight, you know what I mean? Like, whoever's gonna fire the first shot, like, it's on and cracking, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it should be, and I'm glad that they made it that way. You do have to be level 5 to participate in the battle gyms, so keep that in mind as well. I really love this game because, in my opinion, this is the most realistic Pokemon game ever created, because you, instead of just sitting down somewhere, you actually have to go outside and participate. You actually have to go to certain locations. And I've also been watching other Pokemon Go videos where it says that, where the video said that certain water Pokemon are actually located at the beach and water locations. So that's dope that they took the different types of Pokemon and put them in specific locations. Now, I really only have one critique about Pokemon Go. It's, from what I saw on here, the Pokédex only goes up to 130 Pokemon. Now, the original generation went up to 150. But according to the Pokédex, there's only 130. So I don't know if this is just to start out with, and then when the update drops, they're gonna you know, add the rest of the 150 in there. The reason I have a critique about this is because Mewtwo is a legendary. And for me, anytime I played a Pokemon game, I've always been a collector of the legendary types. So I would love to one day be able to actually catch a Mewtwo or a Mew in this game. I don't know where the locations would actually be at. I also would love for them to not so much change, but just tweak the way they place Pokemon in certain destinations. You know, like, because let's say Mewtwo is added to the game, but he's only added to a specific location that people like me just cannot get to, no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, what if I just don't financially have the means to get to that specific location? Am I just always screwed? I'm just never going to be able to catch that specific type? So I would love for them to just tweak it just a little bit to where Pokemon do pop up at random sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, every once in a blue moon, a good Pokemon will pop up in your location. That would be dope. But overall, this is my Pokemon Go review. I think this is the first time I did a video game review. But, yeah, this is the first time I did a video game review. I think I might start adding that to my channel, too. I'm going to give this game a 10 out of 10 only because it is the most realistic Pokemon game ever made, man. And I'm loving it, and I'm straight up addicted. Every time I leave my house, I automatically open up that app, man. If you guys haven't played Pokemon Go, try to get it in your Apple Store or in your Google Play Store. It's a dope game. If you guys like this video game review, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. If you did not, I don't really care. Demon Killer Scorp is signing off, and we kill demons!